Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's me, Big Shambly, so I'm back with another video to talk about the Billboard Awards. Now, the Billboard Awards really never do anything for me because the people I really want to see are never there each year, which is cray. But I did watch it last night and it did not wow me again. I can't even remember all of the performances or the awards. This is going to be a quick recap for y'all, for those who are interested. So, I didn't catch the beginning, but I do know Chris Brown and Usher performed. And I'm not even too much checking for Chris Brown's performance because he performed Turn Up the Music, and I'm not even here for that song. It sounds like a pop song, a dance pop song. I'm not here for that. And he performed it already at the Grammy. So, like, bitch, you about to come out with that album Fortune. Should you be performing something off of Fortune? I suppose. And Usher performed Scream, and I'm glad he performed the R&B song. And wait a minute, let me go back to Chris Brown, because Chris Brown, people are like giving him heat about not singing and dancing loud, but the way Chris Brown dances, he really gives you full out extreme energy. You cannot dance that hard and sing at the same time. That's why he lip sings, because he tried it at the BET Awards and he sounded a fucking wreck. So to avoid that, he's just gonna lip sing. What he needs to do, he needs help with lip singing. And I think he should do like a record the do a pre-recorded vocals live to make it seem like you're actually singing live, but you're lip singing, and just to do that. But shout out to him because he always delivers a good show. Usher, you know, he sung live, he did his thing. I'm glad he did perform the R&B song. I'm glad he gave up pop because pop wasn't for him, because the Usher we know has always been R&B. So for him just to come out with that pop shit, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm glad it didn't work out for your ass. I'm glad you had to find out the hard fucking way. With that being said, he performed Scream. I'm going to watch his performance on YouTube because I missed it. I'm not going to watch Chris Brown's. Anyway, some awards were given. Wiz Khalifa won an award. Adele won 12 awards. Beyonce won an award for Top R&B Album. Kelly won for Motivation. And I don't know. The performances I did catch was that bullshit ass boy band. That shit stained excuse of a boy band, The Wanted. Bitch, nobody fucking wants The Wanted. I don't even know why that's the name. Their performance was so boring. The vocals weren't hot. Like, you can tell that they weren't the best singers. NSYNC and Backstreet Boys could have easily wiped their asses out in any kind of vocal battle. And they were just fucking boring. Like, they did not dance. Like, I never seen a boy band at all that has never danced when they performed. They just walked around the stage, jumped around, fist pumping. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is entertaining. Not. I mean, even Drew Hill was dancing with that fat ass member Jazz. Like, they was dancing. So there's no excuse for y'all to be not dancing. They should have knocked them out and brought in Mindless Behavior. Mindless Behavior would have fucking killed it, but they were fucking boring. I did see Carrie Underwood. I'm not a fan of her. I'm not into her at all. I'm not into her music, but her fucking vocals were superb. They were fucking superlative. She fucking delivered. Like, that's what I like to hear. Like, if you got the vocals, like, you pretty much could reel anybody in. Like, she was performing that song Blown Away. I was fucking blown away listening to her sing. So shout out to her. Katy Perry performed Wide Awake. She did okay. Her vocals were okay, but you know, I wasn't familiar with that song, so I wasn't checking for it. The performance was okay, I guess. Justin Bieber performed. I wasn't here for that. It was boring. Linkin Park performed. I wasn't here for them either. You know, the performances were just boring, but let's talk about the Whitney Houston tribute. First of all, they got John Legend and Jordan Sparks. I feel like when you tributing a big legend like Whitney Houston, you supposed to get some of everybody to pay tribute to her. And I feel they didn't do that. Like, I don't know who's in charge of getting the tributers for the tributees, but that was fucking horrible. John Legend, he did okay, but the greatest love of all was not for his voice at all. Jordan Sparks, she did good, but you know, they could have got somebody else better. That's all I have to say. Pat Houston and Barbara Christina had came up and to accept the Millennium Award. And I was just like, oh my god. Even Beyonce got the Millennium Award before Whitney Houston. Like, this is so fucking sad. And before I get into that, let's talk about Natasha Bedingfield performing for Donna Summers. I wasn't here for that because I'm like, what the hell does she know about Donna Summers or Donna Summers songs? Like, they really could have got Kelly Rowland to sing for her. And I want Kelly Rowland to be up in the Donna Summer biopic, but whatever the case might be, I missed it. I wasn't here for it. Maybe I'll watch the video on YouTube. I don't know. Anyway, Whitney Houston. Barbara Christina and Pat Houston had came up there, and I'm just looking at Barbara Christina. I didn't like the fact that they were showing her crying and stuff because, like, we know she hurting. We don't need to see all of that. But, you know, Barbara Christina, Get your teeth fixed. Like, I'm so tired of seeing you with all 4 of them gaps. Like, I would have hoped you would have accepted that award for your mother with all 4 of those gaps closed. Like, my God. Barbara Christina's teeth look like they got a divorce. Like, I'm not here for that. And her weave, like, I'm looking, I'm like, her weave, like, it's leaning? Like, what is going on? Like, but you know, they accepted the award, and I wasn't here for the tribute at all. Like this, but this is how Hollywood do their black legends. Like, they really didn't even do nothing big for Michael Jackson. One day, I suppose. It's a progress. With that being said, pushing them to the side. Alicia Keys, no, Goody Mob and CeeLo performed. I wasn't here for that. That one-legged dancer, he was doing a good job. It was so amazing that he didn't fall, but that was disgusting. Like, I don't want to see nobody's knees, like, clapping around. Like, that's nasty. Anyway, I feel like he really could have wowed us if he had one of those leg things, whatever they're called, to dance for us. But the fact that he did it with one leg, I commend him on that. But CeeLo performing, I wasn't here for that. It was boring. A little small tribute they did for MCA of the Beastie Boys, rest his soul. Rest Whitney Houston's soul as well. I feel like they could have got Monica and Brandy to sing The Greatest Love of All together. I feel like they would have did a much better job than John Legend, but I digress. Then Alicia Keys and Stevie Wonder performed this little small tribute to him. But it's good that they're honoring these legends while they're still alive, because, like, really, how many years they got left? Get them while they're here. And shame on VH1 or whoever's in charge of the Rock Hall of Fame for not putting Donna Summer in there. Like, she should have been in there before. Oh, you killing me!